Hi, Jason Weiser here from On Track Tips, and this is the On Track Quick Tips. It's a new series that I'm starting right now, where we talk to small business owners and we give you something to think about in your business day in 3 minutes or less. That's what our goal is. So, ready? Let's get started. So, what we're going to be talking about today is stream composition, stream, feed, and wall composition. What does that say? It says, what does your social media property look like to the first time visitor? All right. To get started on this, I'm really talking specifically to the small business owner who finds themselves at the end of the day saying, I spent all my time managing my business. I don't have time to manage social media. What am I supposed to do? Not do social media? Not a good choice. Second option, hire it out to a social media agency or firm. But what if there's no money in the budget for that? Again, back to square one. The third option then is look internally to your resources, friends, family, volunteers, staff members. How can we all work together to manage our social media so it's not such an overwhelming project for one person? Well, Google Plus really makes this easy for us, as well as Facebook and others, where we can log in and be managers on the page where multiple people can post to that page. So, but in order to do this, we need to make sure that we establish what is our brand voice and what are some guidelines. Some guidelines that we want to consider when we're establishing our brand voice certainly is everybody needs to know the rules. What's allowed and what's not allowed on the page. Do we cuss? Do we not cuss? What are we trying to accomplish with our page? What is some of our, are we having a marketing objective? Do we have an event coming up? Coupons, sale promotions? Are we just trying to identify ourselves within a certain vertical? Are we trying to answer questions for people? Or are we just here to engage and have fun and meet new people? Next, the 80-20 rule. How much of the 80-20 rule do we adhere to, which says we post 80% of somebody else's stuff, 20% of our own stuff? Now, this number can vary 60-40, whatever it is. Just make sure you've decided that within your organization. Next, how much personal do we sprinkle in to our business pages? This is, after all, our business, but it's fun every now and then to make sure that our customers understand that we are people, and here's some of our interests. And the lastly, I want to talk about the stream composition. That's what we're really here for, to talk about. And on Google Plus, you really have 5 different types of posts that you can do. You can link to a blog post, you can do video, you can do a photo, an event, or you can do a text-only post. And so I want to come over here and share a screen to illustrate this from my good friend, Thomas Hanna from Blog Photo TV. And Thomas does a really great job keeping in his stream composition. Notice he has an image, a video, or an event rather, a blog post. He comes down, he's got a little bit of personal. He's got, oh, hey, a little shout out to On Track Tips. Thanks, Thomas, for that. Another person that does a great job, Rebecca Radice. She's got an event, she's got an infographic, a little bit of personal branding coming on down, lots of images, and then a little selfie right next to some business. Well, over at On Track Tips, I was talking with some of our team managers, and I said, look, let's review this, guys. And I noticed that there was a lot of white space going on here. Scroll down a little bit more to Jason talking head videos right back to back. Another thing I don't care much for, we've got too much we had a Pinterest event, and there's a lot of Cynthia Sanchez and the Pinterest event. Cynthia is great. The event was great, but it's just a little bit too much in our stream composition. Scroll down to this frame. Again, EFOT. Too much of the same stuff right in a row. Again, Ryan Hanley, same thing happens, same post over and over again. And then lastly, down here near the bottom, lots of just text area. Fill this space up a little bit of images. Now, this certainly is not the do-all, the end-all for your small business. It's not going to change your bottom line. Well, it might a little bit, but what it really is going to do is it's going to help you have brand voice consistency, and it's going to help you take a little bit of the pressure off of you having to do it all yourself. It's going to bring your team together, and so when somebody visits your page for the first time, they're going to be able to ask themselves, is this a page that I want to circle and a brand that I want to attach to? You're listening to On Track Tips. Jason Weiser giving you the On Track quick tip in 3 minutes or less. And we didn't do it this time, so I guess we'll have to try again tomorrow. Bye for now.